Hey, what is up, everyone? Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler, gonna do a What's Sold on eBay live. Hope everyone is doing great. We are gonna give everyone a minute to jump in, and we're gonna get right to it. Hope everyone's 4th of July was great. It was nice to kind of relax. You know, I work so hard, I don't even know what to do with myself when I'm able to relax. So that was very cool. And had some pretty good sales. I've been working the eBay sales, which is on the Markdown Manager. On eBay, you can create sales, and I've been doing my 20% sales here and there, and doing stuff like that, and definitely testing the waters on the different things, trying to push out old inventory. And what's nice that I didn't know is you could actually pick the different items that you want, up to 250 items. So before I would just kind of do the sale and get myself in trouble, because sometimes things that would go on sale I wouldn't make any money on, I'd break even, all that kind of stuff. So that was definitely kind of a bummer on that. So I guess we're gonna jump right into it today. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're seeing this this video on the back end, please just leave a question below. Anyone in the chat, if you want to leave a question below, just leave it, and we will take care of that. So first up, lots of we've got these dark shadows. Some of you saw my Instagram post. I think it was like last week I was putting these together. I sold a crazy amount of these. I want to say I had like 20 something different volumes of these dark shadows, and had to buy brand new cases for them and all that stuff. So it was cool to be able to piece all together, because they were all in sleeves and all the protectors and stuff like that. So it was very hard to kind of put it all together. But these have been selling anywhere between $10 to $20. I've been selling a pretty good amount of these, so it's actually really cool. These are 4 discs to a set. And what's great about this is whoever the collector was, this was from that collection of 1200. Whoever this collector was took amazing care of their discs, and all the discs were like pretty much brand new. So that was cool. But anyways, sold this for $19.99. These were selling like hotcakes whenever I have my sales. It's almost like a whole bunch of them would sell when I had my sale, and then when my sale was off, then I would sell like 1 or 2 of these like right away. It was almost like people were they just really wanted these. So $19.99. I had some of them as high as $24.99, and haven't sold any at that price, but people have been sending me best offers and stuff like that. So I've been kind of taking those one by one. But yeah, DVDs, a lot of TV shows and stuff aren't really going to be worth too much. Just do your research on that. Definitely check those out. Next is this endless canvas, and it says last one. I don't think I had 2 of these. That's weird. I need to go and check that. I might have had 2 of these. I don't know why there was 2. Well, anyways, took a best offer on this one. These were like kind of like graffiti, like little magazines. They're called zines, for anyone that doesn't know. They're called zines. And they're kind of like graffiti. And let's see if we can show you what's inside of them. I think my chat is malfunctioning again. This one was a screen printed one. This was from 2009. I used to be a big collector of all this kind of stuff. And this one was numbered 15 of 300. As you can see, it was like had some like graffiti feel to it and everything. So it was very cool. Slaps. Oh, cool. We got some people in the chat now. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I was kind of like I was wondering what was going on, because there's usually at least a couple people in the chat when I'm looking, and there was no one. Backyard Flipper asks, do you best offer everything? Yeah, I do. I don't I don't have any auctions, and I kind of thought like there was a lot of people that were telling me that I should have a couple auctions in my eBay store, that it actually helps with traffic and stuff. So I'm definitely going to try that tonight. I'm going to switch over some things to auction style because definitely need some more traffic to the site. Everything is pretty much buy it now with best offer. And so yeah, so but anyways, back to this graffiti magazine. In this culture, they're called zines, which is like short for magazine, and they're usually little like half pages folded up, and they're usually all cobbled together and everything. And back in those days, you know, I was heavily into stickers and graffiti and all that kind of street art stuff, and still have lots of this stuff in boxes. So I thought, like, you know, what I'd do is put some of this stuff out, see if it would sell. I know some of my older Peel magazines, I sold some of those. I should have actually put some of those up today, but I wanted to show you guys, you know, definitely, you know, the reason why, you know, this wasn't a huge money maker, but at least it's something different that most people wouldn't think of. Some people might pass this kind of stuff by, but it's still, after all these years, a lot of these old graffiti magazines and stuff like that still does pretty well. Next up, we have this Lego Marvel Heroes Ant-Man set. And of course, I'm a big advocate of Legos and selling Legos. This one was in the last large lot that I purchased for, I bought this huge tub for like $40, and I was still like pulling money and stuff right out of there. And this one, I think I took a best offer for 14 something on this one. And basically, it was just me pulling pieces out of that box, knowing that all these pieces kind of went together. There was no figures. Or let me back that up a little bit. There was one figure from this set that I sold for like $10. And so what's crazy is if I had this complete set, it would have definitely went for around $40 or $50 loose. So, you know, definitely look out for Legos. I definitely part out Legos when I can. It's definitely a great niche to get into, to start learning about Legos. I do fairly well in Legos every month, and I'm always on the lookout for those, especially like minifigures and things like that. Next up, we have this Harry Potter game. I took a best offer for this on the weekend. I would say like maybe like 80% of my stuff sells with best offer. And I kind of price stuff a little higher than normal just to see if, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll get lucky and someone will buy something at full price. Like this one was like $24.95. This was part of my July 4th sale. I think I sold this one for like 14 something with free shipping. I think I was in, I don't spend no more than $1 or $2 on these. I think I bought this with a large collection. And the thing is, the bigger the collection you usually buy, the cheaper per unit item. So this one I was probably in for $1. So even at 14, I still made money. Next up, we have these 10 Commandments sobriety medallion coin. The reason why I wanted to show this is actually I purchased a collection of books, and they had all kinds of religious memorabilia and stuff in there, and they had this huge bag, and I want to say there was maybe like, man, there was a lot of them anywhere. But anyway, so I took about 50 of them, and I put them to sell for 99 cents each. And I want to show you guys this. Sometimes you can able, like, you know, part things out if you have a huge collection. I guess I could have sold the whole bag, you know, for like, I don't know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks or something like that. But I thought, like, why don't I test out the waters, sell them for 99 cents each. These sat for a little while. I think these were up for maybe a month. And actually someone bought 5 of them with $2.99 shipping, so that's not bad. I was literally into pennies on these also. That's one thing I want to bring up about sourcing, is try to get the stuff as the best possible price. I wanted to show you guys this DVD. This was purchased at, I want to say I got this for $1 at a yard sale. And I just want to show you guys even the things that if you see a DVD, I guess my tip is if you see DVDs that do not sound like a movie that you know and looks kind of odd, definitely scan it and look it up. because a lot of these weird documentaries and a lot of weird DVDs are the things that go for a pretty good amount of money. I took a best offer for 14 on this. Like I said, I was in $1. Bread and butter stuff is been the things that I've been selling lately. The last 3 months I swear it's been like video games and DVDs, like seriously 80% of what I've been selling, and a lot of odds and ends and things like that. I got this Five Nights at Freddy's Bonnie plush. I got this a long time ago. I want to say when the game first came out, and some of these actually went for before, used to go for $100 to $80, and this one I took a best offer for this, and I had this one for over a year and a half, so I just wanted to get rid of it. And like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's, I've talked about before, is very highly collectible, and definitely keep a lookout for that. There's a lot of great like limited edition plushes that you can still find at like Toys R Us and Target, and some of those are worth a pretty good amount of money for retail arbitrage. And we have I want to show you guys this. This was an Amazon sale. I don't usually show my Amazon sales too much, but I wanted to show this one. This was that Lego set that I actually bought on a video from, it was like a few videos ago, where I bought all those neckties. And this one went for, I think it was like $49.99 with shipping, which was amazing because I paid $3 for this. Also, it was a weird Lego set. It was like one of those games that you see. Lego does some games and things like that. And so $3, I scanned it. It was in a thrift shop. It was just one of those random things that you find. You'll find some of that stuff from time to time. It's really cool. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the chat right now. Kind of doing a live show today just before running into work. Had a couple of minutes, thought, I'd jump in, do a live show. I probably won't be doing any live shows anymore. It's like, to me, it seems like there's not enough people in the chat, interacting with everything. So it's usually best for me to just create the videos like I used to and just put them out, and I can edit them and really dive deep into stuff. So I really appreciate you guys who do come and ask questions in the chat and everything. So I do appreciate that. So we got no one in the chat really today, so I'm just gonna actually just call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You saw some of pretty much the bread and butter stuff I've been selling. It's nothing too exciting. I haven't been thrifting much lately. It's just so busy. Life has been crazy. And hopefully I can, once things get a little bit calmed down, we're in the process of moving, I'll be able to create more videos and stuff like that. I'm going to be smashing hard once all that stuff is taken care of. I'm gonna have a new setup and pretty much a workbench and all that kind of great stuff to be able to make some really cool videos for you guys. Anyways, I'm Chris. This is Thrift Shop Hustler. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys' support.